Hi friends, today we are going to do a maths Olympiad question. It is full and full function question. The given function is f of n plus 1 equal to f of n plus 3 times f of n minus 1. The given data are f of 4 equal to 151 and f of 1 equal to 1. Find f of minus 1. Now we can start the solution. Given data is f of 4 equal to 151. Now how do we get f of 4? The given function, we can write the given function f of n plus 1 equal to f of n plus 1 equal to f of n plus 3 times f of n minus 1. Now how do we get f of 4? When we replace n equal to 3, 3 plus 1 become 4. So we can replace n equal to 3. So put n equal to 3. We are substituting n equal to 3 in the given function. So f of 4 equal to f of 3 plus 3 times f of 2. How it is happen? We replace this n equal to 3. So 3 plus 1 equal to 4. Then n again replaced 3. Then 3 times 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay. Then next, the other given data is f of 1 equal to 1. So f of 1 equal to 1. f of 1 equal to 1. Now also given check the given function. How do we get 1? Put n equal to 0. If n equal to 0, because n is all for all integers, we can replace n equal to 0. We can find f of 1. So put n equal to 0. When we replace n equal to 0, f of 1 equal to f of 0 plus 3 times f of minus 1. Now see, these are the given data. This is the given data and this is also given data, but there is no more data to find the value of f of minus 1. Now we can do the next step. See, our function is f of n plus 1. Let us do one by one. N equal to 1, n equal to 2 and so on. So we can find the other data also, because this f of 3, f of 2 or f of 0 are unknown value. So put n equal to 1. So when you replace n equal to 1, this data is, function is f of 2. f of 2 equal to f of 1 plus 3 times f of 0. Because when we replace n equal to 1, this is 1 plus 1 is 2, this is 1, this is 1 minus 1 is 0. Now we know the value of f of 1. Replace the value of f of 1. So f of 2 equal to 1 plus 3 times f of 0. This is the other information we found when we replace n equal to 1. This is the other information. Now we can do again, because now also we have f of 0 is there, f of 2 is there. So put n equal to, next information, put n equal to 2. Let us check what will happen when n equal to 2. If we replace n equal to 2, 2 plus 1 is f of 3. f of 3 equal to f of 2 plus 3 times f of 1. Now we replaced n equal to 2. So this is 2 plus 1, 3. This is 2. This is 2 minus 1 is f of 1. Okay. This now we have the value. Now we have the value f of 2. F of 2 just previous step we found f of 2. So just replace this f of 2 here. So f of 3 equal to f of 2 is 1 plus 3 times f of 0. We replace f of 2 value. Then the last term is plus 3 times. Now we have f of 1 value also. Just to replace f of 1 is times 1. Now what is f of 3? F of 3 equal to this 1, this 3 times 1 is 3. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 3 times f of 0. Now this information also we found f of 3 equal to 4 plus 3 times f of 0. Now we can move to the question. What is given? What is given here? F of 4 equal to f of 3 is there. F of 2 is there. So we found f of 2 value and f of 3 value. Just to replace f of 4. The f of 4 equal to f of 3 plus 3 times f of 2. This just before we found f of 4 equal to f of 3 plus 3 times f of 2. Now we can replace f of 3 value and f of 2 value. F of 3 value is, so f of 4 equal to, f of 4 value also is given in the question 151. This is equal to, f of 3 value is 4 plus 3 times f of 0 plus 3 times, what is f of 2? Just to replace the value of f of 2, 1 plus 3 times f of 0. So this is 1 plus 3 times f of 0. Yes. Now we can remove the bracket. So this 151 equal to 4 plus 3 times f of 0 plus, remove the bracket, 3 times 1 is 3 plus 3 times 3 is 9 f of 0. Collect the like terms. This 4 plus 3 equal to 7 and 3 and 9, 3 f of 0 and 9 f of 0, so 12. So 151 equal to 7 plus 12 times f of 0. Here very easy to find f of 0 value. So 12 times f of 0 equal to 151 minus 7. So 12 times f of 0 equal to 144 while subtracting. So f of 0 equal to 144 divided by 12. Now we found f naught value, f of 0 equal to 12. Yes, let it be here, f of 0 also we found. Our intention is to find f of minus 1. So now we can search where is f of minus 1. This f of minus 1 is here in f of, where is f of 1. F of 1 equal to f of 0 plus 3 times f of 1. If we substitute f of 1 value and f of 0 value in this equation, we can find f of minus 1. So now we can replace f of 1 value, just we can rewrite that f of 1 equal to f of 0 plus 3 times f of minus 1. f of 1 value is given in the question 1, which is equal to f of 0 value is 12 plus 3 times f of minus 1. Now 3 times f of minus 1 equal to 1 minus 12. So 3 times f of minus 1 equal to 1 minus 12 is minus 11. F of minus 1 equal to minus 11 by 3. This is the final answer. Now we can check the options given. The options are given f 12, 4, minus 11 by 3, 13 by 3. This is our correct answer. This is our correct answer, minus 11 by 3. This is the correct option. Thank you.